Valley Club, I hope you and your lines are all set for Battleworld and prepping right now. In this video, we got some brand new information for you, including 2 new effects coming to the game. And we got the full kit for Knull, the boss version of Knull with some numbers this time, not just from data mines. If you're ready for all of that and more, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you are having an excellent day and I hope you and your lines are getting ready for Battleworld, the big new game mode coming to Marvel Strike Force. Brand new information in this video, including 2 new effects that are coming to the game. And before we get to that info, if you haven't done so already, I do want to remind you guys, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel, and sometimes weekend videos as well, keeping you up to date on everything in Marvel Strike Force. We got gameplay, we got reveals like this, we got question and answer videos, news videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. Without further ado, let's go into the data mines from a few weeks ago, because we did see Knull's kit, but unfortunately the kit that we did see Knull had a lot of these numbers for the kit not filled in. So let's go to the advanced copy of the blog, because it does have all the information for Knull. And what it does say about Knull: Strike's fleet will reach the surface of Battleworld soon. So it's time to get briefed on the enemy. A massive, unrelenting force awaits, led by the King in Black himself, Knull. The creator of the leader of the symbiotes poses a threat unlike any other on Battleworld, and will enjoy boosts his abilities that your alliance will be put to the test. Today, we're going over Knull and his Battleworld abilities to prepare you for the boss battles ahead, but read the info on how to eventually recruit Knull to your roster. Do important updates to Battleworld. So a lot of info in this blog. So Knull, some brief info on Knull, his history, because sometimes the history in Marvel Strike Force is a little different than the comics and a little different than the MCU. Right, long before the universe was born, Knull, an ancient god of darkness, existed in the void, harbored a deep hatred for the light, and life emerged from it. Wielding the All Black, the first symbiote, he forged his own shadow. Knull became a terrifying force capable of creating and controlling symbiotes while shaping weapons of unimaginable power. His mastery over darkness and the symbiotes allowed him to corrupt entire worlds, spreading his influence across the cosmos and leaving devastation in his wake. Rising as a dark creator of the symbiote race, Knull clashed with gods, heroes, and cosmic entities, determined to plunge the universe back into the eternal void. Sounds like an evil dude. All right, below is the kit for the boss version of Knull. It's not going to be the playable version. They say we'll have the full playable version of Knull complete with his kit and abilities in a future blog. And here's what you and your alliance will be facing in these boss battles. So here is the basic. Again, we did see some of this in data mines, but now we got the full numbers, what you're going to be expecting when you face Knull, the boss of Knull in the battle world, as you get to that last stage of battle world. So attack the primary and adjacent targets, 300% damage, clear 3 positive effects, apply bleed. Apply 1 random negative effects from the following list: the primary and adjacent targets: ability block, blind, slow, or trauma. Apply 2 random negative effects from the following list: the primary and adjacent targets: defense down, disrupted, heal block, or offense down. And on primary and adjacent targets with darkness, apply +1 darkness. If a primary target does not have darkness, apply darkness to the primary target. Give 1 random positive effect to from the following list: defense up, deflect, or offense up. Gain an assist from a symbiote ally. This attack cannot be dodged by the primary target. So talk about this new effect, darkness. Now this was data mined by Brother Quick Draw back at the beginning of October. Actually, this darkness looks like it's data mined back in August. And what he said about darkness back then from the data mines, and of course these are based on data mines, these could be changed in the game files and everything like that. And I did not participate on the play test of Battleworlds. I did not see the actual battles with Knull there. But what it says about the data mines here, from the data mines: new darkness, new debuff darkness. It expires on death, impacts accuracy. It looks like it reduces accuracy by 10%. If we go back to what this kit says, it looks like it's going to be impact from stacks and stacks of darkness. So the primary target does not have darkness. You're going to apply 1 more to him. So it looks like you're just going to be applying these stacks of reducing the accuracy by 10%. So after doing 10 of these basics, and we also have darkness from the special, it looks like your accuracy is going to be reduced by 100%. So only unavoidable attacks will be going on after Knull takes about 10 turns, because no accuracy, or unless you got a character like Daredevil, which has 200% accuracy, reducing by 10%. But yeah, it's bad character. Anyway, special. Symbiote Cyclone ability energy is 5 out of 5. Attacking the primary and adjacent targets 320% damage. This damage reduces the max health of the target by 25% of the damage dealt. Jeez. Clear all positive effects on the primary and adjacent targets. Spread all negative effects to the primary target to adjacent targets. On primary and adjacent targets with darkness, apply +1 darkness. If the primary target does not have darkness, apply darkness to the primary target. Barrier self for 10,000, 10 million barrier. Summon an ally from the following list: Agent Venom, Gwenom, Scream, Symbiote Spider-Man, or Venom, and this attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, cannot be counterattacked. So it does look like the data mines were accurate. It's just now we have the numbers for these moves here. The ultimate, Oblivion Calls ability energy, 6 out of 10. So he's not going to be able to use this on turn 1. It is going to attack all enemies, 300% damage, applying +1 darkness. The damage reduces the max health of the target by 50% of the target damage dealt. Man, you're not going to be lasting too long in these battles. Summon 2 random allies from the following list: Agent Venom, Scream, Symbiote Spider-Man, or Venom. Summon additional 2 allies from the following list: Agent Venom, Anti-Venom, Carnage, Gwenom, Red Goblin, or Void Knight. Gain 5 Rage. This attack is unavoidable, cannot be counterattacked. So Rage is another brand new mechanic. And for every 10 Rage in this mechanic, on this character, you're going to generate ability energy for yourself up to a maximum of 5. Now, what is Rage? Luckily, brother Benny Westside, fellow envoy who was on the test server, did put out this infographic. Said he's not going to put out a video. You can feel free to use this infographic in our videos. I'm going to put a link to his Instagram and his YouTube page. But what he says about both Rage and Darkness down here, said Rage is a new mechanic, presumably for only the boss's kit. Works somewhat like charges, except there's no abilities that can clear this yet. Makes him stronger the longer the fight goes on, and ensures eventually, that eventually the battle ends, because he constantly revives without this, and we'd be stuck in an endless loop. And if we had a sustainable enough team. So that's what he says about Rage. And about Darkness, he says Darkness is a new debuff. Characters who have it attack an ally on or at the beginning of their turn. So interesting stuff here. We got 2 brand new mechanics, 1 Rage, 1 Darkness. We have 1 data mine about it and 2 blurbs. Let me know what you think these mechanics are. And I hope you're ready for a long passive, because there is a lot of it here. King in Black is the name of it. On death, revives this character with 100% max health, and this character's revive cannot be prevented. I guess this is so that the boss, and I guess this makes sense for a boss battle, right? It does not make sense on a character's kit, but for a boss battle that you just want to get the maximum damage, see how much damage each alliance can do, this does make sense. So Knull cannot be killed. He's just going to keep reviving, and it's just about how much damage you and your alliance can do, and hopefully it's more than other alliances that you're competing with. This character cannot be cloned or have its max health reduced. So there are some characters just like Knull that reduce max health. Mephisto comes to mind. I'm not sure if there's others, but I know Mephisto definitely does that. Characters killed by Knull cannot be revived. So no reviving once Knull boss battle beats, the boss battle version of Knull beats you. And on turn, for every 10 Rage, again, it's going to generate ability energy for himself up to a maximum of 5. On a symbiote ally turn and a symbiote ally death, he's going to gain another Rage. On enemy turn, fill this character's speed bar by 20%, gain 10% damage, 10% speed per Rage. So more things that Rage does in addition to having those allies attack each other. Symbiote allies are also going to gain 25% speed, 25% more max health. And for every 10 Rage on this character, symbiote allies are also going to gain 50% damage up to a maximum of 250%. Lower the passive assist chance for all enemies by 100%. So no assisting. All right, unless they got some weird one with over 100%. While this character does not have barrier, gain 50% damage reduction there is a cap on the amount of total health Knull can lose each turn. The amount increases per tier. See Knull's passive description in-game for detailed information. So yeah, I guess this is because some characters, they do percent damage. Apocalypse's empowered basic comes to mind, where it reduces the health of an enemy by a certain percent. Well, that is to prevent something like that happening. This character's max barrier is 1% of his max health and cannot be reduced. This character cannot have their speed bar reduced. The speed of this character can only be reduced by slow. This character is immune to the following list of negative effects: no ability to block, no exhausted, no exposed, and no stun. Man, this is gonna be a tough battle. I am looking forward to this. Sounds very, very fun. Sounds very challenging as well. All right, unlocking Knull. The Knull character shards are available in the Battleworld reward, so make sure you play each week with your alliance to maximize the shards you're gonna tame. You can look forward to even more Knull shards in 2025, so set the tone for Knull for your recruitment at launch and prepare to recruit the King in Black in the battles ahead. As far as how long it's gonna take for you to unlock Knull, well, it does look like the data mines were correct. To get some shards for Knull, you do need to fully clear Knull, so you need to kill him at least once. You're gonna get 10 shards for that. Not sure about what the difficulty is, if you get more shards as the difficulty increases, or only if the highest difficulty will get you some shards for Knull, but at least it does look like it's gonna be difficult to get shards for him, at least in the beginning, but hopefully the shards that we get for 2025 will make the character a lot more available. Updates for Battleworld, ladies and gentlemen. We wanna acknowledge the Envoys and Players Council in their efforts in playing early versions of Battleworld, and there are some changes that happened because of the involvement of the player's voice and the other envoys. Unfortunately, I was not a part of that. I did not give feedback because I had some personal stuff that just kept me busy at that time. So again, thanks to everybody that did leave their feedback, and their feedback very, very invaluable to the iteration efforts. Based on the feedback, there were some changes to Battleworld outlined below. These changes streamlined the missions and made it even more fun to Battleworld. And what they also said is they got in whatever they could for this version of Battleworld. In future versions where Knull is not the boss, where we get some different boss, hopefully they could get some of the other feedback that envoys, and I'm not sure what the player's voice said, but what they said as well. So 1 combat mission per zone was removed. The total is 4 per zone. So there was 6 total. So 1 was removed and 1 was made into a Herald mission. The standard combat mission was changed into a Herald mission. Herald missions will single wave mini boss missions that feature a powerful symbiote and their allied team. The mini boss will be more like a raid mini boss, that he won't use a shared Knull health boss technology displayed. Each Herald mission will include a simple but fun combat mechanic to engage with. So looking forward to that as well. Did not get to test that, but it does seem like there's going to be another round of playtesting before this goes live. Not that we'll be able to make feedback and get changes in the game, but just to showcase what is going on with that. All other missions were dramatically streamlined to speed up completion time and help alliances get Knull faster. Knull arrives at Battleworld soon, so be on the lookout for the start. And of course, everything that we said in this video is subject to change, because everything from this blog post is also subject to change. Hopefully you got a lot of value from this video. Hopefully it helps you for Knull, Battleworld, and those 2 brand new effects, those 2 new status effects. Let me know what your thoughts are on Knull. Are you looking forward to a boss that looks this challenging, or are you kind of hesitant? And let me know what you think of these new status effects. Are they going to be extended to other characters? Will the playable version of Knull have these status effects as well? Let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you got some value from this video, helping you and your alliance to prep for Battleworld. And if you did, leave the video a like. It's free for you, tremendously helped out the YouTube algorithm. If you want to check out my brand new beginner guide, either for friends that just joined the game, or if you want to see some tips and tricks you may not have known all these years playing Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulkfest bump, ValleyFlyin out.